In Invincible, Mark's mentality completely changes after having fought against Conquest and Angstrom, going from having a no-killing rule to doing everything he can to stop a villain, even if it meant unaliving them. And we actually get to see this first during his fight against Dinosaurus. This all happened while Mark was trying to help rebuild the city after the Invincible War. It was then that an anthropomorphic red dinosaur attacked Mark, arguing that this worldwide catastrophe was the best thing that could happen to human civilization, and that him and his superpowered friends helping rebuild the city would only take away from the millions of jobs that could have opened during the rebuilding process. Not wanting to hear any more of his rambling, Mark started going on the offensive and defeated him with ease. This turned the red dinosaur back into his human form, where he attempted to ask Mark for help, telling him that he had no control over that creature and that the only thing it does is hurt people. Hearing this, Mark attempts to end his life as a way to completely get rid of the problem. However, before he could continue, the Guardians of the Globe made their entrance, taking over the situation. This, however, would not be the last time we see of this Mark, as we jump further into the story during the Sacred Earth invasion, where Mark and the Guardians are having trouble defeating Russ, the main host of the Sacreds. So as everyone drowns in these alien creatures, Mark decides that enough is enough, and with a single punch he completely decapitates Russ. This really sets off Rex, as Russ was simply a host and completely innocent. There really wasn't any need to unalive him, as they could have explored other options. We then get to take a look at Cecil's and Donald's reactions, with Donald being a bit shocked. However, Cecil had already seen that coming, and while this was of major concern, he could understand how Mark had reached that point, as he had been pushed over the edge as of late. However, at the moment he didn't have any time to deal with Mark, as he had to focus on exterminating the Sacreds.